Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, maybe good evening, what time of the day is right for you. Welcome everyone. We're starting a couple of hours later today than I was planning, because they didn't turn electricity on when they supposed to turn on the schedule, so we were sitting basically 6 and something hours without electricity straight today, and there's like more electricity gonna be turning off in the evening, so we have like around maybe 3 maybe 4 hours of streaming here. Maybe we are actually very close to finishing the game. Very close to finishing the game. I think there's very little to explore. And we got this rift modulator, whatever it's called. And now we can, well, destabilize the rift. So I thought we will be able to go through the rift and get like some extra dimension or whatever, a different dimension altogether. And so that's how those rifts are working. But apparently it's not. They are dismembering the material and make them into informational particles somehow, and we can reconfigure this rift, reassemble them so they can spew this material out, and well, we can investigate some stuff around. So that's what we're gonna be doing, investigating those rifts right now. We have some side quests going on still here, and we still have something to explore. So we're gonna go down this way, and we're gonna be checking out all of this area, and then we're gonna go back to Dorado and Eden and other. Well, to everything. I'm gonna go check all those rifts. We know at least in one rift there is a science weapon. But for now we're gonna be like exploring here. So we had yesterday a boss fight. We finished this run on a boss fight, and we also got like another science weapon, which is I don't really like. But a boss fight, we tried it with this SMG first and foremost, and it was super bad. Right, like damage is just not really good. Honestly, it's level 26, but it's not really good of a damage. So I just went and killed everything with the chain spark cannon. It's like I just destroyed like the boss. Boss couldn't even like stand up, you know. With the Marisol lighting him up. So there was a giant robot and a boss at the same time. And the Marisol was lighting him up, and I just like, well, destroyed him without him doing any damage to me altogether. But yeah, we still can level up this gun, but I'm really disappointed in it, to say the least. Okay, encryption key. There are some enemies here. Raptidons. To battle! Well, it's good in those encounters. Right, it's doing like a really good damage now. At your word, I shall charge. Have you none shall stand against us. And I didn't like reload it like look at the damage.
Batten scan.
And I didn't need to reload it like as often as I would need to reload my pistol. And I feel like the damage wise and DPS wise is going good. It's getting as good as pistol. Like this thing did scare me last time. So also we got to the maximum level 30. There's no more levels after that, and we're not getting any XP whatsoever. But we still have a bunch of things to do. I don't like it. It's still at least let me get XP, even if you're not planning like to get me enough XP to level up, right? Just keep giving me that XP. So, you know, it's still pleasant to get in the XP. But whatever, that's a decision and I don't like it altogether. And I don't think it's wrong to get past like level 30. It's not like it's gonna break the balance altogether, because in combat-wise the game is already getting easy, Microsoft mentioned it. Alright, there's normal encounters, even the boss encounter yesterday, depending on the right, if you have the right weapons for a job, right? It's still easy. It's still easy. I meant to say. How did I not? So it's not gonna break the balance in terms of combat-wise. Skill point-wise, there's. I don't think that's enough like XP to change the.
Prosecuting viscerally.
To change the skill points acquisition. Alright, like, so we have basically level 30, this is how our skill points look like spread it. 15 in speech is maximum, everything else is like 14. Alright, so we need like 20 or 17 skill points, for example, in speech, which is not able to do right now. So basically the game is oriented, especially end game, on a very narrow specialization. You maybe can get like three skills to like maximum level 70-20 when it's like actually matter. And speech does matter in most of like dialogues, so you probably would like concentrate on speech altogether. But I'm okay with it going a little bit higher if you get. We're trying to do everything in the game, and like you see, there is still more levels to it, still more content to do, but we're not getting level out of it. It's not like we're gonna be farming much.
I shall not stay your execution.
Farming of the enemies who are.
You suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Look at this. I just press my fucking medkit inhaler, and it's never like fast enough on this kind of difficulty. Anyway, what I'm saying about levels up, right? The monsters are not respawning, which is kind of cool. So we have only like a fixed amount of XP on the map, fixed amount of XP, and somehow doing everything. There's still more XP to go, right? Doing everything is more than you need for level 30, which is good. So why not invest in that what left into leveling up further to encourage the people who actually doing everything to actually do everything to maximize and build? Because I don't like this. I don't like it how we're doing pretty good in the mid game, and now because of the skill distribution we have.
On their weaknesses.
Because of the skill distribution we have, we can level up a bit faster. And we're actually behind. We're actually behind in terms of the end game. We suck in the end game, what I meant to say. Not in combat, but in actually problem solving. Because we don't have like those 17 points into, well, speech or other important stats didn't reach. That's what the flow means. Like it's actually was even saying that. I wasn't believing it before, but it did say it. Summary. Easily distracted, right? Your skills are erratic to say the least, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can rise more skills faster through it's be harder to ever maximize any particular one. It not be harder to maximize, it's impossible to maximize. You know? It's say harder maximize. but it's actually impossible. Well, maybe it would be if he concentrated on 5 skills. Alright, so what we have here? We went 6 skills, like guns, lockpicking, engineering 3, medical, pass, observation, and leadership, and speech. Let's make like 6. If you remove like something out of here, like guns, for example, sounds ridiculous. It'll make the game harder. If you remove guns, because you need, I think you need 5 skills to get easily distracted. Also, we have shit tons of drop frames right now. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you log in. I don't know. We did have this problem with electricity, right? Like I said, they turned it on later than more than almost 2 hours later than they should. So maybe there's something done with the internet in the meanwhile. Yeah, that's a huge drop frame. Remember, like there was months ago or months and a half ago that we have a similar situation with the drop frames. That just couldn't get in a good good bitrate. Yeah, it's just constantly just dropping over here. We can wait it out, like just try to wait it out, because you know the limited amount of electricity. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will not see any bitrate problem, because we're recording and then we put it on a YouTube. So we're recording in the bitrate recording and streaming bitrate. It's a different bitrate, and recording we have like 6K. But I really do apologize. Anyway, so what I'm saying about the skill points, if you went for 5 maximum skill points, I think maybe we can get it to level 17, right? So basically we're removing like 14 skill points or 15 skill points from one skill. Alright, like for example it was guns, we're removing 14 out of guns. We will have extra 16 points available to distribute. Alright, 16 points to distribute. So we put in this observation. You need 5 points to get to the next level, to every skill to next level. So we can level up the skills thrice. Alright, with the 16 points. And thrice with the 14 will exactly gonna give you 17. And 17 is about like what you need for those dialogues, right? You're not gonna get like maximum 20. You're not gonna get those perks that require 20 skill points. You're not, but it is possible to get 70 if you concentrate only on the 5 skill points here. Apparently. Oh well, so we're gonna be running this like with the drop frames here, chat. Like again, super apologizing.
None shall stand against us.
Dude, like, he still fucking shoot me. Oh, that's not a turret.
That can stand.
Was the one? Got it. No, the bit rates, the drop frames are still there, not disappearing. That's another tower. Let me go and ask my mother if she'd like downloading something. She probably not, because she's working right now from home and they're not. She has like remote access, so they're not downloaded anything or letting her watch movie or anything. But I'm just gonna check out what's going on. Be back in literally in a minute. I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting. Yeah, obviously she's not downloading anything. So it's some other problem here. Some other internet problem. Let's see, like, if I downloading anything, like Windows update or something. No Windows updates here. Nothing altogether. I don't know. I can close, for example, my Discord just in case. Just I don't think it's does matter anyway. If you didn't check out Discord, by the way, I just did put like the video before we started streaming, and it's quite something. It's about a Silk song, all right, but it's worth checking in for sure. Okay, so there's a rift. We can do something about it. Oh, there's another one. Wonderful. So I guess like we need to get like inside somehow, right? That's about it. And to get inside, we need to manipulate this rift. Okay, the bitrate is just stabilize. Well, I see. This is convenient because this is actually put down the crates over there. Do you see it? I just got a crates. What does that got me? Oh, it got me like different crates. Residual. I'll take this one. Well, conveniently enough, we got this rift manipulator right when we get to this area. Right when we get to the place we need to use it. And there is dispenser. I don't care about this. So, oh my god, to calibrate. Oh my god, this is so cool, Chad. I saw I had some some problem with my eyes. Look at this. Look at these letters, right? It's because you're close to the rift. You get this effect, and then it's just like you see double or triple in your eyes. All right. I swear it's not something with my eyes, right? Oh, this is very cool. We never interacted with computers that were close to the rift. This is very cool, but very hard on the eyes.
First tower's recalibrated.
We gotta
in accordance with Exemplar Simon's task list.
I mean, imagine if you look at it right now, right? It's looking perfectly fine. Looking perfectly fine. I'm grabbing this residual. We also can go and grab these turrets. Loot the turrets. So why not? Yeah, think how the effects of the rifts, like how they change in the reality around you. I think it's really cool. There's like a lot of cool stuff in this game. If they would combine it with some cool stuff they have in the Avowed, would be even better. We did talk about it at the beginning when we started the playing this game. There's quite a few similarities between this one and Avowed, meaning like, well, they were developed by the same guys, basically. So some systems are similar, some systems are just actually better.
Target.
Maintain.
Dude, let's me go.
Activating energy transmitter.
How much the energy is giving me? Look at the energy go. It's actually going pretty fast, huh? Surprisingly. Yeah, especially like we have like this like extra, you know, slow energy gain, 25% slower because of my flow. So Agent Delgado is like a perfect companion for me in this regards. Today it occurred to me that I'm especially grateful for the tiny role I play in our glorious sovereign plan and the inspiration it's bring me. Each day I take up a position in this post and watch over the other blessed subjects who have bravely chosen to correct not an external wrong, but a one within themselves. They march towards mental refreshment, some in silence, some repeating favorite phrases of the sovereign, and still other quietly weeping with the relief that their time in the darkness of uncertainty is coming to the end. The dedication fills me with purposefulness, and yet every day the number needing healing increase, and I fear that the war with the beat-driven enemy is harming the protectorate in more way than more bullets and bombs. That simply encountering the diseased minds of the capitalists does damage to our grey matter. But no, there can be no room in my mind for doubt in him. Perhaps I need to join the path to mental purity myself. What a fool. Path of mental clarity. So we have Trishan right now in my party, and if you read that note right, so this facility down there could be mental refreshment facility, and we did heard about the coup, right? That they send the sovereign into the mental refreshment facility.
Come and close.
Should be some enemies over here. Okay, it's Raptidons.
Taking punitive action.
Okay, another level alpha gun.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Transmit.
Where the shit? How dare you? So our damage with this is next level up 27. Rate to fire 7.1, damage 134. Yeah, like fighting those normal monsters is actually a perfect gun for it. Well, despite the range. Not entirely satisfied with the range. But still. Okay, nobody here. It's a big chunk of the thing that we want to explore. Can we climb up here? Yes, we did. There should be like some protectorate subject, or not?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
But he's not the enemy, dude. He's civilian. He's scared.
Transmitter active.
But he's scared. I will still kill it. Patrician is brutal, killing his people like this. Rapidon then. Don't forget to check Rapidon poo. Do you think we can get to the capsule over there? I don't think we can't. Okay, well, whatever. So that new game, new Chinese free game, free RPG game that McCrackens mentioned the other day, where the winds come. Alright, or wind come, blow, whatever. Where the winds thumping. You know my memory. Apparently they already have 2 million people playing it. Play it in this past couple of days since it's been released. Which is a good result, but I mean... What I often see about in a Steam reviews to the game, it's not a bad game for a free game. That's what a lot of people like. There is nothing to complain about like for a free game like this. That's what the people write in. But again, it's like it's a little bit faulty comparison. So if you ask them if you played, if it would be like $70 game, like normal, well, it's not normal RPG price, but normal. The developers trying to normalize, and the publishers, I would say, is trying to normalize the $70, $80 game model. Right now, it's not normal. I would definitely would not play this one for $70. Alright, because I just can't afford it. So it's a good price, like something 40. So let's say for a good price, $40, would I play this one, or would I play for $40 that the Chinese game? And the answer is obvious. I wouldn't play the Chinese game for $40. But the Vince. So like there are all arguments about like it's cheap or something.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
It's free, I would say. I don't think it's a good argument.
Please don't measure. Prosecuting viciously.
Guess we just killed a bunch of civilians again. So yeah, but it's getting better. Better, more positive view because it's free. All right. It just remind me like a little bit of my argument with about Avowed. A lot of people just hate Avowed. It definitely wasn't a good game for its price, but it was a good game overall for a much cheaper price of playing on the Game Pass. And by good game, I really mean it. It really was a good game. I really like enjoying it. And it wasn't like, from what I saw in the boss fights and a little bit of dialogues in the Chinese game, where the Vince met, I think it's the name, where the Vince met, or meet. So what I saw, it's really very generic quality.
That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Right, so let's see what this is. A mental refreshment. Do you just bust the Surin out of this?
Don't forget, your unthinking compliance let...
Tested water. Almost done with this map, right? Like, we have a little bit of a here explorer. And I imagine that this is the last tower we're looking for. Alright. I think it's the last tower we're looking for.
Paradigm run with flawless efficiency. Unthinking is essential.
Combatant scanned.
Trouble about my hammer has reached.
Quarry found. They hate our contentment.
Process more refreshing than ever.
Mentally refreshed subject.
Combat progress.
Well, let's see if we can find the protectorate here. What he called?
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at
The Patriarch.
efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why
Why we don't have like
refreshment
the
is so important.
map for this building? That's a bus room. Okay, we're gonna get this secret of a mental refreshment. Maybe there will be like some quest about this mental refreshment altogether, like save the guy, because we did have like another
Ray
building.
gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed? Come in, come
Okay, that's quite a bit.
and be refreshed.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at
Supplemental pharmacology details. A memo from a head refresher could note that a subject are to be administered doses of Repriotrium through multiple means each day. Details follow regarding the means it should be provided and how the enhanced suggestibility is provided to make it an essential part of the mental refreshment process that boosts retention of protectorate propaganda. Take them.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Oh yeah, so they already have switched the ruler to council here. By the way,
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all
Refresh.
manner of imperfect thoughts? All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head Refresher Ghoul, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of our perfect system.
what the hell is going on? Been refreshed? Status affix.
Again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
This is new. A mild euphoric. Light hallucinogenic properties. Not entirely unpleasant, but kid stuff.
Kid stuff?
To be found throughout
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, refreshed to be.
here on Praetor is
My irregularities have all
The
been
previous
graded.
priority pass.
Refresher Gold. The top cognitive divisor responsible for making
Look, picking
the mental
17.
refreshment process more refreshing
Fuck.
than ever.
17.
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
That doe-eyed expression, those ambling sentences. I do believe this individual is mentally refreshed.
You did?
We may be able to use that.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Lie, I'm definitely here to mental refresh it. You're going to let me in for that, right? What the hell did I just walk through? Whatever do I need to be evaluated for? The pursuit you do here, it does what exactly? The process you do here, that's what exactly lie. The process you do.
Head refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability, stifles undue agitatement, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself, several times they say, and look at me now, never more content.
I'm ready to evaluate anyway. What the low's name is, what in the low name is Wellnitarium? I hate test. Anyway, I can skip the evaluation. You're just going to let me sound right in here. Yes, any other way I'm here, I'm out. I'm ready to evaluate anyway. What the low name is.
Placid Waters Wellnitarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene, untroubled, and operating at peak efficacy.
Okay, let's get my evaluation.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment. Simply step over to my
But we
automechanical
didn't
colleague
like
to my
evaluate,
left,
okay.
/ your right, and it will begin your assessment.
So I can't really kill them.
Subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Okay, so I guess like we can open the door if I go through if I go through this fucking lockpick in 17, but I can't. Oh, chat, what a mistake we made, did we? Is this the one when we get like refreshed here? I thought maybe we can utilize those guys. Okay.
Simply step over to my...
Okay. This is not the place I wanted to be. We did look it up other things here, did we? We did.
Are you ready to realign with a paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts? All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
This is new.
Hello, a new me.
A mild euphoric.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say
Let's
refreshed to
go.
be? Welcome. You're not...
This is all.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign
what the
of
hell did I
needing
just walk through?
refreshment.
What do they do exactly?
I've undergone the procedure myself.
What is the low
times
name?
they- Placid Waters Wellnitarium
Is
is
there
the
any other way
primary
here,
mental refreshment facility
in
on
or
Praetor.
out?
None authorized to you. Not until completion. Now there. No need to fear evaluation. It's just a few brief fleeting questions, all perfectly harmless, I assure you. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left.
Okay, so like, I can go like with any other dialogues. Let's do one more time. Let's do one more time. Electrician mentioned we can leverage this guy being mentally refreshed, but I didn't see like any leverage.
Welcome to... You're not...
This is all a mite strange, but perhaps we should.
Oh, you appear to have
Oh,
questions.
okay, so she's saying
A
that we should
telltale
play
sign
along.
of needing refreshment.
Whatever do I need to be evaluated for?
Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a baseline understanding of your character and background. Will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary
seem a little
mental
off, are you
refreshment
right?
facility on Praetor. Right as rain, neighbor. Right as rain. And soon you'll be just like me.
Okay. I'm blissfully unconcerned about this and I have no further questions. It's just going to let me something, right? The process you do here.
Hedrif, I've undergone the procedure myself. Several times, they say, and look at me now. Never, not simp.
Okay, let's see. Robotic scam. What kind of question you have for me? Jeeves.
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
I will establish order out of this charting chaos we can call the galaxy. Like, I prefer to wait for someone to tell me what to think and say. You're supposed to respond to the ground. This may infuriate me. I will establish the order.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
It's been dead. Beats me eventually. My still is lacking. Let's say 4 out of 5. I'm not dead, and alluding to be a traitor might be a bad list, so 3.5 maybe. I'm supposed to say 5, correct? Then 5. My efficiency, no bounce. It's off the charts completely. Well, dumb option shot.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
I'll try not to succumb to distraction in my pursuit of justice, but I am a human being. Perhaps once and twice I am supposed to say 0 now and 0. Lawbringer.
Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
Both judge and jury in one convenient package. I am a law, after all. Sheriff. Hard to say, I tend not to make much of impression. They had arms, legs, a head, and some claws, I guess. Ideally Protectorate subject. Well, dumb option, that is.
Unsatisfactory response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 200 out of 200.
Wait, what the fuck
The
this?
acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is
0?
0.
Fuck.
In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now,
But I
proceed
did
to the
answer
nearby
one question,
pneumatic
right?
tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed 1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Or realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Dude, like, so there's a bunch of sync over here. I guess like we maybe can be able to use that elevator to get up here. It's not a quest, right? So we didn't got like any quest out of here. Let's say manually. Okay. So there's that elevator potentially going now. There's a 3 floors over here, apparently.
They would deem my resolve inadequate? Insanity! Their analysis procedure is clearly faulty.
Because you weren't answering the question in full. But they don't have like any loot. Ridiculous. So this guy looks suspicious.
A right shift, if you ask me.
I'm like it. Totally worth it.
Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played. Our first back is perfect. Our pitch ball is well conveyed. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon.
You still have that look about you too. Have you not been refreshed?
No, I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
Strange whisper. You should go before you're abraded. Blink once if you want help escaping.
Wait, I just blinked several times, didn't I? What did that signify? I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
I'm a high rank protectorate, so and so. You have to come with me.
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so and so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me, but I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
Just tell me where it is. The fact is pitch ball anyway. You actually like the Paradigm Abiders, the 30-second back only works hard in the playoffs.
Some say the Sovereign Sluggers are better, but the efficients always used to rule in their favor. Anyhow, my daughter got me this ball to commemorate a big game. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs.
Okay, after I get your ball, you be ready to leave?
Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry, though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
Quite hawk. Know any way to turn them off the aftermechs?
Oh, well, mech controls are typically handled via a terminal. Probably one upstairs, but we're not allowed up there. Maybe you can find a way, though. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile.
Okay, so we do have the quest now, side quest. A patient of the mental refreshment facility on Praetor needs to leave before his mind is permanently affected like the others. And Optimax is guiding the way to exit terminals, disable it, and seal the doors to the kitchen. But we need to get a pitch ball.
Medicament dispensement has concluded. Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Greetings, new person. You have a look of query about you. I have answers to questions and... Hello? My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm.
So, can you tell me anything about the refreshment process? Are you alright? Are you the first person here that, then the staff who's acknowledged me? What are you in for? Some major infraction? No doubt. Okay, let's go first.
Head Refresher Gould says his recorded lectures are key to thinking approved thoughts. He tells us what to think and what thoughts are unsanctioned. It's also very helpful. That, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity device can abrade all imperfections.
You don't happen to have any pills on you, do you? Where's this lathe of particularity device?
Why, it's right outside Head Refresher Gould's office. He'll schedule you an appointment.
You don't happen to have any pills on you?
Only internally, I'm afraid. You should speak to refreshment facilitator Tilden in the lecture hall.
Where can you get her the refreshment records, recorded lecture?
Just follow the signs to the lecture hall.
So you have no curiosity about who I am and why I'm here, do you?
Pondering begets disharmony. To deliberate is to court ruin. Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation. Thinking never made anybody happy.
Not really, yeah. So what are you for? Is a major infraction?
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question? Drat! There, did it again. Anyhow, I was reported for it?
So you're the first person? Okay, are you alright?
Right as rain, neighbor. Never more content. I am newly full of zeal, free of imperfect thoughts. My mind is a thing of symmetry. My
Dude, this is brainwashing.
peaks are all abraded.
Pretty cool, is it? For North Korea. So do you no longer experience warrior doubt?
I only experience approved emotions. Doubt and worry are notably unsanctioned. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts, after all. Refreshment.
Should be on my way. Damn, this is scary. Well, at least it's, they have free food here. Dragged it or not.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to
Full privilege
anomalous
pass.
structural tampering.
Oh, okay. But the kitchen, that's where we get the shit, right? Vendor. No bullets here. There's random grenades.
Unsanctioned thoughts are strictly prohibited.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lecture hall. Mid-privilege pass.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad fact that all human beings require direction. As my good friend the Consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course, gives us purpose. The Consul is the firm hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task, free from doubt.
Okay, at least the something did work for me.
Perfect. And thus we enjoy amity, luxury, and resplendence. The system...
Should I probably switch to the side quest here?
The system abides.
Be refreshed.
The only thing that man's ever loved is the sound of his own voice.
Can you talk?
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now.
Can I ask you a few questions about the facility? Yeah? You're a member of staff, right? You seem a little refreshed yourself.
I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. But my questioning days are long gone.
So you know everything you ever need to know? That's great. Required Telltale Terra. You believe me without question if I told you I once got a Saltuna as big as the house? Well, dumb option.
Anything I need to know will be told to me by my betters. At the exact moment I need to know it.
What about Telltale Terra? This is kind of a lie, is it? Or not? Or maybe not?
Yes.
Can I ask you a few questions about the facility?
Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again.
What's wrong with the question? Where can I find samples of pharmacology used here? Can someone get an example of this facility propaganda methodologies? What sort of technology is employed in process? Where can I get a samples of the drugs?
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly.
How can someone get example of facility propaganda?
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive.
What sort of technology is employed here?
You must mean the lathe of particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it firsthand.
Okay, we back to the dropped frames again. So it did pass like before. I guess it's something with the internet chat. Like, I apologize. We need to wait it out. It's hopefully pass and so on. So where can I find one of those audio cartridges?
Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security.
But again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should not see any problems with bit rates, dropped frames. So you've been refreshed, so one question is, there's a good reason to grant me access.
How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
You'll feel ever so much better once your phrenometric peaks have been abraded.
I was sure we'd be forced to slay her. Despite her quirks, I'm pleased we managed to avoid this. Typically, I do not view mental refreshment firsthand. Its effects on an individual's spirit of inquiry are most deleterious.
Good thing we brought like Delgado and Trisha into this facility.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
10 out of 10. Can we use half of the fraction? Because honestly, I feel 6. Yeah. 6.7981.
Rounding up for clarity / responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators will be pleased with your progress. Mindfully maintain mental momentum.
I'm crazy how soon he handed out pharmaceutical here.
I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of Reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day.
I clerical error curate requiring an exception. I must maintain my prescribed regime. Can you tell me where the medicaments are stored?
Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet it is strictly off limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
Okay, so it's there. And then maybe we'll be able to get through the vent. But we also got a card to build facilities.
Stymies untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing
So we
of
can get over here. Okay. Dispense. Okay.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Oh, we still have drop frames. So let's go and check out the medicaments. That's one example. So, mental refreshment, a pharmacology sample. This daily dose of repriortine is a key component of the protectorate mental refreshment process pharmacology. As an accompanying note from a head refresher could read, repriortine helps you reprioritize on what matters most. Your unsinking complacency. Leave the sinking to your betters with repriortine. Take. Trauma kit. There's someone patrolling here.
Combat problem. We serve, supplies all we deserve.
Who cares about stealth when you can do this? when you actually we discovered it yesterday that if you use this dissolvent on actually live creature, the human, it's just like instantly kill it. We need like to go stealth skill, which is dissolve them. Nobody will be the wiser. What do we go with this? What do we got? A silencer? Prime heavy revolver silencer. Well, you can use this one as well. Now to kill those guys. Still a drop frames shot. Still have a drop frames over here.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Oh, so it just got me like back where we came from. Okay, see. So I technically can go to that area. Technically.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
A draft can be fell through behind the poster. Tear down the poster. So that's the way out.
Unthink tomorrow. Unthink forever.
But we need to get the other thing out. Do it like this. Drop frames. Oh my god, 20% drop frames right now. It's ridiculous. Oh, okay.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould.
So no way to get to this area, is it? Unless there is something I don't see over here. Like, what about this place? What's it behind that door? There's no way for me to open a door.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
There's like literally no way to press the button, is it?
Commander, stop dying at once!
Well, doesn't look like. Let's do like make those robots trigger the alarm. So that's gonna be opening this door. It's a bullshit. Well, the only possible thing to do here is to use elevator, but full access require. Observe on the other side. Let's see. Let's get me get to second floor here. Or to the first floor. Okay. That's like literally behind. Retrieve the commemorate thing.
Enemy moving into harm's way. Trust me.
Nope. Solved. Problem solved.
The console provides a system.
So what happened?
Unleash my might upon them!
Okay, so if he saw me, even if he's a scientist, he's still gonna be angry on me. Oh well, chat. What I can do here? If not reload. Drop frame still not gone. Still not gone. I'm really sorry, guys. Can't do anything about this.
Scoping out a hostile.
So they were observing us. They were observing me from here. I was like stealing the stuff, and they're saying that they didn't saw me stealing. There's someone over here.
Ready to dispense judgment!
Oh, so it didn't work. We're dead. That was fast. That's interesting. That's interesting. That didn't work. So we need to kill him like with a silencer or something. Let's see. So we go in slow down time.
Combatant observed.
We're gonna be dissolving him. Okay, well, that did work. Good thing we got that silenced revolver. Full privilege access pass. Very good, very good, very good. Very good. Can describe it as senescent bat. Steel drop frames. Yeah, well, we have like only available to stream for so little compared to how it was, and with internet problems making me so mad. Messages required, hug bypass. From refreshment till then, subject breach in the kitchen pantry. One must assume that the large gaping hole inside the kitchen pantry has a perfectly reasonable reason for being there, yet I have observed several sprouts entering the facility through it and retreating with our full supply of perilous indulgence Krabby cakes. Please, disregard if this is the line with the propaganda paradigms plan. All best, refreshment facility till then. Security breach. If I'm reading my last message from one of our dear, overly refreshed refreshment facilitators correctly, someone appears to have dug an escape tunnel in our kitchen pantry. I shouldn't have to inform you that this is literally a preposterous breach in security for our facility. Post Automax at the entrance and seal the kitchen immediately, and have one of our inspirational posters a thumping place over the hole. It's embarrassing. Then find out who is responsible. Ever yours, Head Refreshing Road. Okay, well, again, there's something important behind this hack.
Oh, what a day!
What a day, Nickers. Welcome, welcome, mate. Greetings. I don't know if you can able to hear me, because we have right now 25% of drop frames going on. Something going on with the internet. It happened in the beginning of the stream, lasted for a couple of minutes, and just we waited through it. But now it's just going for like past 15 minutes or something. So it's probably video buffering, and I don't know if it's actually playing or not correctly. But that's how it is. We also had a problem with electricity again. A bigger problem than before. I waited for a way longer, almost 2 hours longer, before they turn it on. Currently we're in a facility that doing the mental refreshment thing. Alright. And I have this dissolvent thing that killing normal soldiers with one hit. Stealth, doing the stealth. Examine. This series is recorded a lecture from a head refresher. Gold is a key component in a protectorate mental refreshment process methodology. An accompanying note from a head refresher Gold reads: turns up a smish when I gets to the good part. You know, there's a bit when I mention how, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly inept and slothful. Take the item. Stream was constantly buffered when I joined it. In fact, I didn't even hear you welcome, presumably because I had a big stream delay on low latency. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the drop frames. Let me go. And type in chat, actually. Well, the Rift now, I don't know. Spell correction right now. That's min. Wait. Fuck.
I shall charge.
Dude. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. How did this happen? Yeah, I was a little bit distracted here. For whatever reason, it wasn't crawling. Was this guy like always there? Okay, so you need to be dealt with. There we go. Oh, don't run, you fool. There's another one over here. Let me get this shit. We'll see. I want to get that fishbowl thing. Examine. So this panel appears to control power of various doors and the security system around the area. Pull a random cable and hope it for the best. Who cares about hack? So did this open the door? Oh, they didn't open the door, dude. This doesn't look like there's anything behind it, but... so what happened if I just talk with this guy? Just probably manual save here. Still on the path of dropped frames, chap.
Ah, you've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Okay, we got this 1% gadget energy. That's a quest item. Lockpicking 17, still can get out of here. Let's see what we have messages. From the head refresher to a special administration award. I ask us all personnel to refrain from discussing any and all topic pertaining to the unnamed subject currently abiding in our special administration award, unless you are requested to help with his care. Please pretend he currently resides somewhere else far away, perhaps on a nice farm or something. Remember, questions are the unmistakable sign of worry, disquietment, and rumination. A subject having questions is a telltale sign of requiring refreshment. Every yours, head refresh guard. So I guess the special subject here is the Patriarch, alright? After coup. Can we get to that unsettled? Okay, and still and take a rear exit. Oh, alright. So we can get over here, through here. That's cool. So it does mean like I can use the I can't use the elevator, what? Oh, I can.
Pondering begets disharmony.
But we still have like something up here. Just wondering where this can go. Oh no, never mind. Run buttons. Well, there is a second elevator. But what interested in this room especially? Stealthy. Stealthy, so I guess we're gonna use the Zaza elevator to get it. To investigate faster. This, examine. So, a memo to all refreshment facilitators. As you recall, regular spritzing of Reprioritium. Reprioritium. Oh my god, I just can't read this. Reprioritium, okay. Regular spritzing of Reprioritium gas has proven to boost a subject's suspendability to our guidance broadcasting. It is my belief that it is also accentuate the effects of the lethe. Please help me test this by gasping at the chamber. The gas in the chamber sorely during our oncoming scheduled session. Do remember to avoid activating the system until I have safely retreated to my office. Every year had refresher guard. Access, okay. Access volume regulated. Required to fill chamber with the gas. Detect minus signs of previous settings to fill chamber with the gas. Estimate dosage. Observation?
Hmm? Say, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all of them?
Okay, so we did refresh him. Had research his safe key. Okay, sure. Examine. The device control panel appears quiet and dark, as it was currently inoperable. So did mentally refresh the guy.
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Scientists of this echelon must be exposed to low doses of refreshment gas to build a resistance. Sort of like arbiters with bullets.
With bullets?
Well, this is normally where you'd say something.
Wait, so he didn't get refreshed. Microsoft, so low latency simply doesn't work. It buffers until it can play, presumably using the new rewind feature, then reset to normal and buffer all the time again. If it turns it off, currently have like 30 seconds buffer and 85 seconds delay. Also FPS is handling around 19. Or can what a day took like 9 minutes to arrive on my end. 9 minutes to arrive my end. It's because of a dropped frames on my part, alright? So the low latency not gonna be helping with this. It's not low latency helping if I understand if it's something like on your part, but it's on my part. So we basically streaming with quarter of bitrate that we're supposed to stream. Just a quarter. Speaking of which, we just got back to normal frames, not drop frames. So we have 30% dropped frames when we are streaming like that for like almost half an hour. Basically, the portion of video is just not reaching its destination. So that's why it's like lagging, and you have the low FPS sync. Should be fine right now. Should be fine on YouTube because we recorded with constant bitrate. Not the bitrate recording doesn't have any relation to the streaming. It is totally washable with a low latency turning off, but it's essentially a word rate. Interaction has like enormous delay in like 9 minutes. It's something on my part, right? Yeah, it just cleared up, and not sure what it is. Like, there was attack on my region today, sure, but they also attacked like 5 other regions and destroyed some energy facilities, and then so maybe it's like related to power issues elsewhere. I'm an outsider. Lie. My lack of a glassy-eyed, bewildered gaze gave me away, did it? I'm an outsider.
Oh, how outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but My.
I already
There
killed
is
all
no
the guards.
cause to call your guards, for the subsequent violence would visit death upon many who do not deserve it. We are no threat to you.
Of course. My natural inquisitiveness seems oddly suspended right now, despite the wild implausibility of your statement. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak
I'm only behind by
plainly.
1.5 minutes now. Should be back to normal if you refresh again, because we have like normal stabilized bitrate, normal as it should be. To document the wonders of the mental refreshment process, to detail the horrors of the mental refreshment process. Lie. Oh, I just saw the pretty lights outside and wondering. That's too much to lie. To detail the horrors.
You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for.
But I don't even know like what I'm here for, and I'm just randomly wandering in. Why, I'm always up for a spirited debate. You share your facility secrets with me. If I win, why? Will I never believe that? I can think of anything I less like to do. How about just shoot you and okay. I always up for spirited debate.
Yes, well, you'll see, even in a nominally reduced state, I am more than up to the task. So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
That's a wish from someone that allowed the freedom to think, but who ropes it from others.
My position is a burden gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
The effective of getting things done, honestly, not that I've seen. The advertising jingles or sloganeers are pretty catchy. They greatly reward skills, talent, and innovative ideas. You go far over there, surely. Okay, back in low latency, next up saying at 60 FPS again, and totally less than latency back to around 3.5 seconds. Nice. For how long? That's a big question, so... We did have the same issue at the beginning of the stream, but it's like lasted for 10 minutes. Now it's like lasted for almost half an hour.
That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
Freedom of hard work, send me in. Because everything looks great if you are doing the mental reflection instead of receiving it. It almost sounds like you're patience. Are you repeating a script? I admit sometimes I wish I didn't have to think and had every need cared of. Everything looks great if you're doing a mental revising instead of receiving it.
People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry.
Yeah, I mean, I can't game for now. Again, it's like it's the same as with a stable drop frames for how long. Well, I know for how long we can game today. At least according to schedule, we have like another at least 2 hours of electricity here, plus minus half an hour here and there, and then maybe like a couple of hours in the evening. And then my Game Pass subscription gonna end. Damn it! I really feel like there's like we need something around 8 hours, maybe 10 hours to finish this, and resubbing again for full price, only to play 1 day of the game is just, you know, foolishness. So ever consider that you are turning your subject into unthinking automatons? Seemed to me that the perfect society could hold up to a few questions. But, don't you ever just crave sugar sometimes? Seems to me that the perfect society could hold up to a few questions. You're turning your subject into unthinking automatons.
No, I haven't. And that seems a rather facile argument to make about a society that utilizes automechs to handle daily chores and labor. A low-hanging fruit, as it were. Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward before I fully evaluate your performance here?
Fuck. What do you think the Matrix would think about mental refreshment today? If you judge a society by how it treats dissension, the Protectorate is scarily bizarre. What, huh? You in the Protectorate? You seems more anti-choice in the Order to me.
Usually I'd take that as the worst kind of slander, but after how you've spoken of our rivals, I assume your heart is in the right place, if not your mind.
Not mine.
Huh. Taken as a whole, that was the most engaging conversation I've had in, well, couldn't even say. Yes, it's true. I am thoroughly disturbed by how much you made me question many long-held beliefs. But frankly, that was quite invigorating. Now, what next?
I think it's time we had a session in the list of particularity yourself. I bet I could get you a job in anti-choice as highly recognized, well-paid scientist. Explain everything you can about the contraption in immerse workings.
Oh dear, I don't understand how the machine works, only how to use it. The technical specifications for the Lathe of Particularity are in my office in the next room, hidden in a cache behind a frame on the wall. Pick up the cap to open it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have a schedule to maintain. So many minds to refresh, so little time. Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters. What an edifying...
If I need to finish it like next time, I'm gonna get a pass. It's totally gonna ruin all the story I was building up. All the expectation to the story. You know, totally gonna forget about it. 150 toxicity, a mental refreshing. What? We're gonna give me mental refreshing. Whenever hit by the melee attack, confuse the attacker for 15 seconds, his minute cooldown. Schematics. The schematics detail the design and construction of the List of Particularity, a key component in the Protectorate mental refreshment process technology, and a accompanying note for the head refresher could read: our take on the device is uniquely designed, dignified, and refined. All the other mental refreshment facilities are exceptionally jealous of our Lisa's streamlined, effective design. We're back to drop frames. Back to drop frames again. Here's mine. I admit I thought myself rather clever in how thoroughly I secured the schematics for the Elixir of Particularity last week, only to find I'd forgotten the elaborate code I had devices to open it. A poor exemplar Acerton spent the better part of the hour prying open the cache door, but how? Now I've got it, hidden in a plain sight. Should be wholly sufficient. I've reworked the mechanism to simply require that I lift the cap of the rigged mannequin, and the concealed hatch will trigger open wide. Or so sometimes, I don't know why I even bother. It's not as if anyone in the placid waters is capable of more than an off-key sign-in and base echolalia. But I wouldn't give for a decent conversation around here for change. Dictates but not read. Subject admittance. Sovereign Henry Varick, okay.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions.
Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Okay, so can we get to this? Can we talk about this, Sovereign?
Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
Guess I'll let him leave. There is still, okay, special administration, full privilege. Maybe that's where Sovereign is. We don't have a quest for this, but I feel like we should.
Never more content.
Hostile in proximity.
Nope. He's got mentally refreshed. Messages from Henry Fasher to Maxim pick a Bradman. As you're well aware, repeated sessions of the laser particularities at the minimal abradements settings are most conducive to a subject's long-term mental well-being. The maximum settings are generally reserved for the most extreme cases, and it's meant to be used sparingly, as it has been known to markedly decrement an individual curiosity and motivation. As you may have observed, this can happen more often than it has been reported widely, and can also occur in lower settings from time to time. To mention these facts outside this facility is strictly forbidden, as it will undoubtedly undermine confidence in the mental refreshment process and our perfect society. The Council has authorized the use of the maximum abradement settings on those who threaten to undermine our perfect society. I trust I'm making myself abundantly clear. Arios, head refresher. Good. And seal the special word. Okay, let's see. Still on your frames.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
Yeah, but I heard you on your recording. And you were okay. Rest of the, let's see, I'll take it. Use heal 225 over stress each time you take damage. I'll take it. I don't think you're gonna get out of this.
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
That's the rule, former ruler of Protectorate.
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
My Sovereign, what have they done to you?
Sorry to Shen, no one deserved this. Shame this couldn't have happened before it broke the galaxy. Sorry.
No. And certainly not the embodiment of all that is the Protectorate. This is a greater crime than all I have witnessed.
Deserves what? Whatever do you mean?
What happened to him? Who the word are you? What happened to him?
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
How long have you been like this? When was the last time you said anything?
Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
The Council clearly orchestrated this in order to take control.
Preposterous! The Consul and all the Vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
His madness. You should bring him somewhere with the proper medical facilities. Can we take you both elsewhere?
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
I suppose there is nothing we can do at this juncture. Guard him well, Feld. I shall honor him, in health and infirmity alike. I swear it.
So we can't do anything? Do we just kill him?
Go. Please, just leave us. Just leave.
Well, so nothing we can do. Bullshit. Second floor? Bullshit. I don't like it at all. Maybe we should like take the main quest before this. Before we even get into this part. Maybe that was a problem. But now looking at him like this. I don't think that anything we do like will help him overall. Oh well, we can still save one guy here.
Medicament dispensary.
Hello. Hello. You find my pitch ball?
Yeah, found the from the game of Paradigm. Yes.
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
Good news. The pantry is open for Amblin.
Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Come in.
This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. Oh, and last I heard from my daughter, Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. She'll surely give you a reward.
Okay, Free Market
Guess all
Station.
outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
So need to remember that. You know, like I was about to mention it, and I forgot. But the implication of a Sub Rosa, right? The third faction in this, it's very little so far. We only see like 2 factions are really going into it, while not counting Protectorate. But a Sub Rosa is just like we get some quests out of them. They're not playing any big role so far in any of the main events. So maybe they're gonna be some change about this.
I lack expertise on the subject.
Unleash my might upon them!
What's that?
Target analyzed.
Yeah, they almost killed me.
How is this even
Side
possible?
distance.
This has to be
Predator's ecological study. Our first round of testing has revealed a level of pollution that is beyond our most extreme estimation. The only conceivable exploration is that the force of anti-choice have removed all of the filtration system from the chemical factory and are piping sewage and ran off directly into the ocean. The damage is catastrophic and it's rapidly becoming irreversible. Some of those filtration systems cost only a handful of bits a day to run. Could even anti-choice to be so desperate for profit that they cut that cost? A waste of a question. The answer is evident from our findings.
representative of some type of instrument miscalibration.
Can really
I wish
read.
that were the case. But I've ascertained that the calibration is within
Focus.
acceptable margin of error and have replaced
One
the
gadget
reader
energy,
twice.
don't care.
If these readings are accurate, then I'm equally aghast that we have washing up on the shoulders.
Okay.
Anywhere else in the Arcadian system, you'd have a valid point. But
So
here
this
on
3%
Preda,
drop
the
frames
flora
now.
and fauna are already tremendously robust.
Well, this-
Hopefully they can outlast Auntie's occupation.
Yeah, the Anti's just ruining the planet. Who would have guessed it? Still better than the communists. Let me say that. Can put the, you know, nature above the human.
The mental refresh.
Okay, so there was a tunnel over here. Right, I was digging a tunnel.
Increases tractability, stifles undue agitation.
So let's see if we can get through.
Toward inclinations and refashions the mind.
To battle!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You're hurt, Commander. Steel yourself. On the authority of the...
Malefactor ahead.
That's reload. Removing to cover.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
It's full of them. Looks like it is. "34% drop rates. Oh my god, this is one of the worst streams I ever had in a while. Considering that they didn't even streamed. I feel like it's better not stream than streaming like this. Protector's excavation notes. Command has previously given orders to excavate sufficient tunnels through mountains to allow mobilization of military assets towards the Anti's forward operational bases. The drilling team were operating on a peak efficiency, and we were even ahead of our designated timetables. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, our scanners began to detect anomalies, which only intensified in a longer dark. I called a general cessation of work The fear that we were about to strike a pocket of natural gas or some devious trap set by the underhanded forces of anti-choice. We will continue to monitor the situation for the time being, but for the safety of my fellow subjects, I won't resume excavation operation until I deem it safe to do so. Praise the Matriarch, Senior Engineer Aldrich. Well, we know that Aunt is on the other side over here. Some Raptidons and the bots. But there was no way like to complete this tunnel, is it? Unless we could just go and maybe talk with this girl. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. If I can talk with. We're done like exploring this way. Oh my god, like the delay on the stream and just watching here. It's really like something like 8 minutes or even 10 minutes right now. I imagine it's quite long too. So we need to go through this facility. Okay. It's just like another thing that have like something to do here. Alright, something very suspicious. Like combining some chemicals. But I didn't find the formula for that. Because they're very suspicious. Oh, okay, so I didn't need to go through the facility, my mistake. If you go through that way. There is actually a road here. Now let's see if we can make it to dig a tunnel. We did so. This is a part of like a main quest, but since we found a different route inside the questionable area, we couldn't like make anything out of her.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged.
There were like
Same
some
is true of our
protectorate
bit
forces
accounts,
digging from the
shall
other
we?
side. They've been dealt with.
That's what it was? We stopped digging because we'd been picking up strange readings and vibrations from the far side. Should have known it was Protectorate. Wait, that means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the commander's go-ahead to restart the digging. What say you run yourself back to the base and get me the okay? Just down the road. Can't miss it.
Okay, down the road. I mean. Chemical factory, Tower Central, anti-border camp. I guess it's a camp, right? But we didn't got it as a quest, did we? Nope, I don't see it as a quest. Let's go and check it out if that's a place. Still drop frames, still like lagging, still buffering. I hate this, like, worst stream ever. Commander.
What have we here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. You
Somehow I
best be
miss
here
him.
on business. My time is valuable.
So there's were some protectorate forces for the far side of the tunnel. I'll delve with them. Well, aren't you just a raid of solid radiation? Not happy with your deployment?
Why would I be? Are your lamps broken? Praetor is a dirtball racked by lightning storms. I understand the strategic value of Praetor, but This assignment is beneath me.
Then go kick the Protectorate's teeth in it. Take in the front lines. Inspire your troops.
Oh, Void, I needed a laugh. If you were one of my sub-commanders, I'd assume you were setting me up for an accident. Ah, front lines. That's funny.
So, where should you be?
In orbit, sitting in HQ, being involved in overall strategic planning of this system-wide campaign.
So what's stopping you from happening that?
My superior assigning me here. What else?
Well, job's a job.
That sounds like something a lifer on a factory line says.
Goodbye.
I assume you've got something important to discuss.
Yeah, the
or a
Protectorate
report
forces.
That is by far the best news I've heard all day. If you were one of mine, I'd give you a promotion for speeding along my departure from this sad lump of rock they call a moon. I'll send orders to have them finish the tunnel immediately.
And I guess like we're still gonna go and check on them. Or can I go through this area? For mental refreshment, a little bit faster.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance.
Okay, they did finish it there.
Perfect society. When we
They finish it. Nice. Do we talk to them?
Mighty glad that's over and done with. Just need to finish reinforcing the tunnel, and I can...
Well, we didn't got like any bonus out of this, and we can't go to that area yet. So we're gonna go and investigate this area around the facility here. Right, there's a bunch of stuff to do, and then we finish with this planet. Finish with the Praetor, and going back to checking all the streets that we were planning. And our drop frames is still like not doing any good. Really? So the stream is still showing that I'm talking with the Patriarch. That's what's going on stream. We're talking with the Patriarch yet. This is like 20 minutes delay. It's ridiculous. Like as a streamer, okay, as a gamer I don't care, right? Like, but as a streamer it's mean like nobody actually watching this shit. And we're not getting any new people, anything, because it's impossible to watch to begin with like this. I'm considering how much time I have like to stream altogether. And it's a possibility of like other stream will be the same like this. Yeah. Not good at all. Okay, that robot look like dead one. I don't see like anyone like at the top of the tower. We haven't been to that tower yet. Oh, but we haven't been there, but this robot is dead. Maybe we did kill it before from a different kind of tower. Oh, that's probably what happened. So we did have some engagement. Okay, we do definitely have some engagement and kill those guys, but we didn't came to take the loot. What do they have inside? Extra beats. Extra useful junk. Let's check the tower. There's anything worth reading or taking up in the tower. Okay, the tower itself is somehow we looted. But it didn't mark it as the place we've been to. Interesting. Jump a little bit too early there. Okay, so there's another tower over there, and another sand pit over here. Let's see.
Torpificator is charged.
Torpification in progress.
Mitigating the threat.
At your word, I shall twist it. What befalls?
You try to limit further down. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
So, all dead. Taking quite a bit to kill that robot. And looking at my bullets here, could run out in any moment. Well, but we probably don't have like much more fighting to go. Or like kill everything that we potentially could. There's just like the Newton town full of cultists. And maybe a little bit more like over here. I see like patrolling with the robot over there. Should be like a whole. Still dropping frames. Still dropping frames. What a decryption key. If you ever have a good loot boxes to open with this, I'll be like more excited about those decryption keys. But I think even with my current amount of decryption keys, I can like open all the loot boxes I currently have. Aha. Oh, we didn't bought a couple of a decryption here, some here and there. But mine's like done quite a good job. Especially the scum. Is this a Raptordon? It's a dead one. But I do see like some enemies ahead. Maybe in the map, not only ahead. So there's one more tower, presumably that one. And we're done with the only quest we actually have on this planet. Check it around this place. Getting this fog of war lifted. Sure. Continues the saving. Because I can. Okay, there's some enemies around this part. At least 3 of them. Maybe slightly more. Let's just quickly check it out, this place. There's some fog of war. Nope, very good. Can you climb? Not really. Don't see any secret caves either. Okay, there we go.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Wait, what the fuck was this aiming?
Our commander!
Almost dead.
Grow some guts and face me, cowards!
Dead. This is ridiculous. Okay, we have trauma kids.
Activating energy.
You must keep your blood within, Commander!
Trauma kids, but we have plenty of trauma kids, so we should be good. I don't know how I was shooting this guy that we started with slow down time and then we rarely hit anything. It was a massive fight, for sure. Well, still have we still getting more and more of medical supplies here, you know. That's because we can actually use them. When we're about to use it, we're about to die or dying. Messages. Update of screening protocol. Attention all personnel. Please be aware that any arbiter or personal assistants with arbiters are now subject to additional screening. Arbiters and personal assistants associated with arbiters must submit the identification form in a triplicate and shall have any non-standard issue belongings confiscated. All it's for the safety of Arcadia. No protocol updates for sentinels or associated personnel. Glory to the Council. What's the update on screening protocol? Attention to all personnel. At this moment, arbiters and those associated must now present all standard issue weapons and armor at this checkpoint for inspection. Equipment might be recollected at central control. May the unarmored passage to central control renew the devotion to the council. No protocol updates for sentinels associated personnel. Well, that didn't help them anyway. Because I just like went from using a secret passage and kill already everyone in central control. This place we're looking for. So there should be like not many enemies left here. Maybe 1-2 patrols. Our gun level is 27. But I definitely didn't expect it to see spiders over there.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Just level up it. Again, so 146 damage and 7.7 fire rate. I totally didn't expect to see spiders. We still like how little damage we're doing for it for that whatever reason. Interesting. Are we back to drop? No, we're not back, shot. Still a lot of drop frames. Okay. That was a dead mine. Injure it. Examine. The Verigrid Howlings remains rooted to one spot despite your close presence. On a close inspection, it appears to have a shard of a shrapnel stuck in one of his many legs, undoubtedly from the detonated Verigrid's mines nearby that have claimed the lives of his brood. Sneak medical, perk nature friend, cobble together a means of to extract the shrapnel, vacuum tube magnets and scrap metals. You remember Body once saying in a Zane and Body serial that you could fix anything with a vacuum tube, a magnet, and a tube hunks of scrap metal. Sure enough, that precise combination of materials coaxed the shrapnel from the injured Arachnid. It slips immediately to its 8 feet, giving you that appears to be a prizing glance, then scatters off towards the incognito. Well, we get like a new plant. We should absolutely don't care, like, you know, it's totally a waste of resources. Buying those pets, they're doing nothing. You ever like so infrequently visiting incognito to begin with? So it really doesn't even matter if there's like any pet on the ship or whatever. Just not like you yeah. Total waste. But electrical arc over here looking very much suspicious, I would say so. Checking for any potential loot in this place. Well, like running and saving.
Punitive action.
They really came out of nowhere. Those guys.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Energy transmitter out. Soak up the shock.
Very hard to aim when they like so without time dilation device. Okay, let's see with this one. This area looks suspicious too. Maybe have a potential trap. No? No spider jumping on me from there. Now, not only we have like a drop frame shit, we have an encoding overload shit. And it's ever persistence here. Oh, this is absolutely unreasonable. Okay, this is gonna give you like a lot of lux here. What the hell? Let me try to reload the game altogether. This is not how it's supposed to be. Okay, let me quit. And let me try to reload. See what happened. Let me see the tax manager as well, if they're not running anything suspicious on the background. I don't see anything suspicious whatsoever, but... Oh well, that was a very persistent encoding overload too. I mean, something with my system, not only with my internet, but the system itself. Okay, launching the game. It's gonna take a little bit while. Get some shade regeneration here. Oh no, look at this. Encoding overload right away, even on this phase. That's not supposed to be. Maybe like all the stories dropped frame is no, I don't know. What the hell? I really don't know. Maybe it's influenced the OBS.
Spyerton all by yourself, huh? I prefer the path of least people shooting at me, but that's just me.
We haven't gotten over a lot here, and it's pretty bad. I think it's because of this like drop it frame issues. Their OBS trying to get like this 5 minutes of 20 minutes of streaming back forward. You know what I mean? Basically, we can't really even play normally because even if okay, encoding overload will just disappear. Let's try to load. Let's try to load. Yeah, let's try to load. Even if you like just okay, no, it's back. Even if you just been recording it for YouTube, right? We're gonna be seeing like a lot of lags here because of this. Encoding overload. So at least I was justifying that we have drop frames. We're looking bad on Twitch, but we're looking good on YouTube. And now this is gonna put like the YouTube also jeopardize. I would just jeopardize like the YouTube stream as well. So there's just a little bit, a little left like to explore this map. I totally can, if you have like 8 hours stream today, or 10 hours, so 2 full streams, I would be able to finish the game. But now, encoding overload, all of this shit, I'm out of here, chat. I'm really sorry, but I just can't stream like this. I can't even enjoy playing like this.